Gratitude greetings. I'm super happy today. I'm in front of a great trainer, coach, celebrity, Elvina Raylon Pinto, founder, director, Ustride, corporate training with soft skills expertise. Not just that, image consultant and style consultant, NLP and life coach, and the list goes on and on. She's featured in Z5 and so many more places. Welcome, Elvina.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you so much for all the inspiring words and gratitude, I'll say.
Thank you. What is the secret of your smile?
My beautiful set of teeth that I like to show off, I'll say.
I like that. Very nice answer. What is the secret of your
Thanks.
inner happiness?
The inner happiness comes from what I do. And what I do is making a difference in the lives of many individuals who come across my way. Because I believe that along with skill and knowledge, you require that practical insight. That practical insight of being authentic and genuine is what I can show you as well. So, when you are authentic, when you are genuine, when you are actually yourself, you are not imitating anyone or wearing a mask. So, that creates that inner happiness and that joy, I'll say.
What is the secret of your self love?
The secret of my self love is I always believe that it's very important to love yourself. I tell my trainees as well because it all begins within here. It begins with your heart. So if you are passionate about something, if you can dream it, you can definitely do it. And there is no word as failure or fear in my dictionary. Because if it is failure, you'll never achieve anything. And if it is fear, you will never step ahead. So you have to take those two words out of life. And life is really beautiful because everyone is unique in their own way.
No fear, no failure, only fun. Very good.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, what is the secret of your unshakable, unbeatable, unstoppable confidence?
All right. I would say the drive and the motivation of achieving goals. Like I mentioned, of making a difference in the life of others. Now, this difference creates an impact of change. And I completely believe in that because everything else is permanent in life. But change is something that you can actually work towards, you can control, right? And change happens through a lot of learning, through a lot of skill enhancement, and a lot of reading, knowledge is what I would tell everyone that learning is that treasure that will follow you everywhere, right? And it's very important because each one of us has that potential. However, identifying that potential is your key. And once you identify it, you believe in yourself, you have to begin by loving yourself. Honestly, I'll tell you, I look in the mirror every day and I tell myself, I love you. So my day begins with that. So it's a very little thing that takes you a long way. Even if you're brushing your teeth and you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, hey, I love you. You can say it in your mind. But that creates that impact and that helps you go throughout the day. It's not about living that monotonous life of that 9 to 5. I've done it as well, right? I've done night shifts, I've done crazy shifts. And yes, 9 to 5, all that is there. It's a part of life because, yes, you need the monetary support. At the same time, if you have the monetary support, you are passionate about your career, you are passionate about what you're doing. That creates happiness, that creates that impact.
Beautiful. Amazing. You have a
Yeah.
variety of topics you train on. Which topic
Yes.
is the closest to your heart?
The closest to my heart is communication and also the power of self introduction. And I'll tell you the reason why. Firstly, like we said, that self care is important. You need to believe in yourself. All that is there, right? But the foundation is when you introduce yourself to another person, something like an elevator speech, because no one knows yourself better than you. And if you can't express your views, your ideas, your hobbies, your beliefs, your goals, no one else can do it. all comes from within. So, number one, I say that first impression is very important because you never get a second chance, right? Like you never get a second chance even to introduce yourself. It only happens once. So, it needs to be perfect. And secondly, without communication, everything is imperfect. Because whether you like it or no, 7% of communication is what you speak. 93% are your nonverbal cues. So if I am not looking at the camera, if I'm not using my gestures, I am not smiling, I will be sounding very drained, monotonous, and boring,
You can give
right?
us a demo of that also, so that viewers love that boring
How boring I
monotonous.
sound? That doesn't
Uh,
happen
I know that,
because
but
I'm
if you can
always
give us a
so full of
demo,
life.
how to sound boring, how to differentiate between a sentence with a
Right.
smile and gesture, it'll be nice.
I will. I will. I'll help our viewers with that. I train for telephone etiquette, especially in a couple of BPOs. So now what happens is one, you are the mirror of your organization. And second, your voice is your impression, right? So most of the times what happens is when people answer the phone, they say, "Welcome to so and so organization. My name is Elvina. How may I help you?" It is very robotic and monotonous. And it is scripted, right? However, now that is really monotonous. It's not giving me a good feeling about listening to anyone like that, right? So if I say, "Hey there, greetings. My name's Elvina. I'm calling from so and so organization. I see this is your claim or this is your inquiry. How would you like me to help you?" So can you see the transition in a boring and a monotonous voice and having that zeal, that power, creating that impact? So what you are doing is you are creating a first impression over the once you build that trust, that understanding, the rapport, I'll say, that creates authentic, genuine connections. And they are lifelong connections. They don't just fade away.
Thank you so much, Elvina, for the beautiful demo. I loved it. I'm sure every
Thank
viewer is
you.
going to love it too. My next question
Yeah.
is your three biggest achievements so far.
Uh, Three biggest achievements. All right. So life is still on the ladder of achievements, I would say. So I won't encompass it as three biggest achievements because right now I am still climbing up the ladder, right? So the achievement for me was, yes, opening my own venture by the name of Ustride. That is one of the achievements to create a difference and maximize impact. Now, what happens is a lot of our viewers cannot afford paying for a couple of courses and programs. So that the second thing was to let the masses or let anyone and everyone be accessible to training. Hence, the YouTube channel has enough of information by the name of Ustrides Elvina, where we are targeting everyone who requires information, not just the privileged, right? Because everyone needs to learn, everyone is uniquely beautiful. All my individuals, trainees, people I meet are all uniquely beautiful and they all need to shine. So the day we understand that sustainability, the day we will create a greater impact towards the world, society, and globally.
Beautiful. You want to share the third, or can we move to the next question?
The third one, I would say, is still underway to go global. So we're working on it, and I'm sure it will be achieved soon.
Yes. My favorite question. Your three
Yeah.
happiest moments.
The three happiest moments. Okay. So when my kids were born, that was so I have two babies, so I'll encapsulate it as one happiest moment, right? The second one was Ustride, of course, my own baby that I can look after, nurture, and help grow. And the third achievement, I would say, is achieving the achievements that I want to do.
And you are happy every day and you create
Yes,
happiness in every heartbeat. Great.
absolutely.
Now, coming to one word answers.
All right.
Life in one word.
Success?
Success in one word.
Growth.
Learning in one word.
A treasure.
Training in one word.
A holistic development, a 360-degree change.
Soft skills in one word.
Essentials.
NLP in one word.
Practicality.
Life coaching in one word.
Understanding.
Image consultancy in one word.
Impression.
Happiness in one word.
Love.
Love in one word.
Belief.
Elvina in one word.
A holistic approach of 360 development change. That's not one word, that's a one sentence answer that I have for you.
Very, 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 very beautiful. Very inspiring. Thank you so much for enlightening us with your charisma, communication style,
Thank you.
dressing
Thank you, Sunny. It
sense.
was a pleasure being on the show and understanding and putting my word across to a lot of people. So, before we conclude the show, I just have one thing to tell our audience. May I please?
Yes.
Right. So, guys, you always need to remember that number one is love yourself. Second, all of you have the potential, and that is the potential to grow. If you look at a mango fruit, you eat the fruit, you throw away the seed. But whether you like it or no, or you believe it or no, which is a fact, that seed has the potential to grow. Once that grows, it produces hundreds and thousands of mangoes. And those mangoes, in turn, have the potential to grow further. So don't take a break in life as such a full stop. You should have frequent pauses where you need to take a pause to rejuvenate and come back. But always believe in yourself. And when we were young, you must have played with these jigsaw puzzles that have different pieces, right? So always remember that life is your entire puzzle. And in between those puzzles, the pieces of the puzzles are your daily tasks, your achievements, your growth, your goals and success. So when you put all that together, you have a holistic and an unbeatable version of yourself. Trust me because I believe in it.
You're very, 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 very inspiring. And we'll definitely remember a seed has a potential to grow, even if you throw it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And also the jigsaw puzzle of life. And it's beautiful. It's holistic.
Thank you.
So
Thank
celebrate
you.
life and treasure every piece of your puzzle. Thank you once again,
Absolutely.
and I wish you all the best for all your noble future selfless endeavors globally. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. It was a pleasure speaking to you and inspiring so many people. And it's a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much.